Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a love oracle for today. Today is Saturday, October 11th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's a love oracle. Affirmations, whatever you want to call it. We're going to use the True Love Oracle by Belinda Grace. Something a little different. Just a tad. Yeah, Harley over here wanting to jump up on the table. You can tell she thinks it's nap time. What are you doing? Oh, you beast. You beast. One on the table. Oh, maybe this is about loving yourself, huh? We got 3 on the table. Let's do one more shuffle. I like this. We got emotional freedom, the silver waterfall, spiritual maturity, and yin yang. And feminine masculine, take how it resonates. I feel like this is just someone's specific energy. Like, this is not, like I said, this is about loving yourself and being who you are. This is, because even with the yin and yang, like, I don't think that's you and another person. I mean, it could be. It could be. Or it could be like you looking for another person that fits this mold because you fit this mold, you know? There's a lot of stability here. A lot of abundance with this silver waterfall. Like, and I've said before, take what abundance means for you. Like, I don't necessarily equate money to abundance. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You totally can, as I've said before. But I don't necessarily look at abundance like that. Like, that's not necessarily the first thing that I'm looking for. Like, I want to be happy. I want to be healthy. Um, I want to do things with my life. I want to keep busy. I don't want to, I don't want to be like, and not, no offense to anybody anywhere, but I don't want to be like a couch potato. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do things, you know, I like picking up new activities and new hobbies and all that stuff. It's kind of funny because I just ran into my neighbors as I was coming back from my walk, and they're going apple picking up in Wisconsin. And she's like, "Oh, come with us." I would friggin' have loved to gone. Like, if they had said something, I totally would have planned on going with them. But I got my freaking tattoo later today. If I didn't have that, I would totally go apple picking with them. On the fly, I would love it. I would love it. Because I love, like, I've never been apple picking. I've been to orchards and I've bought apples, but I didn't pick them. I love to try new things and do new things in all aspects of my life. Yeah, there again, you could be looking for somebody like you, or found somebody like you, right? Already. But to me, the yin and the yang, it's like inner duality. It's like you being balanced. Like I said, there's a lot of stability here in this reading. And there's something about this emotional freedom. And okay, let me just throw it on the floor. We talk about it all the time. We talk about like being able to like hold yourself back and not get so emotional and control your emotions and technically even hide your emotions and be able to watch and interpret others but hold yourself back so that you always look like you're stable and you're in check and you're balanced. I'm just going to say this, like we're all human, okay? We're all human. We all have our moments. Should you strive for that? Of course. Of course you should. You should. You should be able to keep your emotions in check. You shouldn't be like reacting to everything you hear or you see or somebody does or you do or whatever. You should be able to hold back that reaction. My thing is we're all human, so if you can't, oh well, like it's just another stepping stone, it's another learning lesson, it's another aspect to your humanness, right? To you being a human. We're not perfect. But I do feel like when you and there are some instances where it's okay to react emotionally, and I think knowing the difference is where this freedom comes from. Knowing the difference, knowing it's okay if you falter, if you fall. There's freedom in that. There's freedom in recognizing your humanity. Sometimes I sometimes I think God gets fed up with me because you know there's this notion that we should all be of a higher vibration, we're a higher being, but at the same time, like, you made us flesh and bone, you gave us this brain, you gave us this heart, and now you want to tell us not to use it, now you want to tell us how to use it. Like, it's different here, right? They always talk about the 3D and the 4D and the 5D or whatever. Okay, this is the 3D. You're in the 3D. This is the life you're living. Live your life the way you live it. I mean, try to live it positively. Try to live it for yourself and for others, but live the life the way you live it. Live as a human. Don't forget your humanity. Okay, I'm hearing the lyrics for Joan Osborne's One of Us. What if God was one of us? And it's kind of funny because I've said this before. If you follow, if you subscribe, I've said before that I have conversations with God, and I've told him I don't know how many times, like, we're human. Like, you got to give us a break. Like, we're human. Like, there's a million thoughts in here, a million things going on in here. I just saw the cat run. Where is it? Little black kitty. Ugh, I gotta go put out cat food. Um, and I know I've said to him before when I have these conversations with him, I've said to him before, like, you should come down here and live down here. Like, have you ever, like, do you know what it's like to be down here? Do you know what it's like to have to deal with yourself and others? Because again, we're all human. And I just Joan Osborne song, "What If God Was One of Us." I mean, it is in my opinion, it is one of the best songs I have ever heard in my life. I love that song. I will never get tired of that song. And the thing is when you think about it, God is one of us because God is in us at all times. So, just saying. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Take from it what you will, of course. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I'll talk to you later. Bye.